This is an energy reading and healing and message from spirit to spirit in gratitude. So I'm going to begin with the archetypes from Carolyn Mace. And the archetype that we are working with today Spirit, what will you reveal to us today? What do we need to see? What do we need to heal and integrate? Okay. 3 fell out. Wow. The first one that fell out was God, the God archetype. Light attributes are benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And the shadow attributes are despotism, I don't know how you say that, and cruelty, using power to control people. Then we have Guide, which we got yesterday, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. And the shadow is placing financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. And Detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. And the shadow attributes are voyeurism and falsifying information. Okay. And the message from A Course in Miracles today. There are 3 messages that I'm working on integrating. They are lesson 195. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. And it says, when your forgiveness is complete, you will have total gratitude, for you will see that everything has earned the right to love by being loving, even as yourself. Then lesson 196 is, it can be but myself I crucify. The dreary, hopeless thought that you can make attacks on others and escape yourself has nailed you to the cross. Perhaps it seemed to be salvation, yet it merely stood for the belief the fear of God is real. And what is that but hell? Salvation's song can certainly be heard in the idea we practice for today. If it can but be you crucify, you did not hurt the world and need not fear its vengeance and pursuit. Nor need you hide in terror from the deadly fear of God projection hides behind. The thing you dread the most is your salvation. You are strong, and it is strength you want. And you are free and glad of freedom. You have sought to be both weak and bound, because you feared your strength and freedom. Yet salvation lies in them. When you realize once and for all that it is you fear, the mind perceives itself as split. And this had been concealed while you believed attack could be directed outward and returned from outside to within. It seemed to be an enemy outside you had to fear, and thus a God outside yourself became your mortal enemy, the source of fear. Now, for an instant, is a murderer perceived within you, eager for your death, intent on plotting punishment for you, until the time when it can kill at last. Yet in this instant is the time as well in which salvation comes, for fear of God has disappeared, and you can call on him to save you from illusions by his love. Calling him Father and yourself his Son, pray that the instant may be soon, today. Step back from fear and make advance to love. There is no thought of God that does not go with you to help you reach that instant, and to go beyond it quickly, surely, and forever. When the fear of God is gone, there are no obstacles that still remain between you and the holy peace of God. How kind and merciful is the idea we practice. Give it welcome as you should, for it is your release. It is indeed, but your mind can try to crucify, yet your redemption too will come from you. In Lesson 197, it can be but my gratitude I earn. How easily are God and guilt confused by those who know not what their thoughts can do. Deny your strength, and weakness must become salvation to you. See yourself as bound, and bars become your home. Nor will you leave the prison house or claim your strength until guilt and salvation are not seen as one, and freedom and salvation are perceived as joined with strength, beside them to be sought and claimed and found and fully recognized. The world must thank you when you offer it release from your illusions. Yet your thanks belong to you as well, for its release can only mirror yours. Your gratitude is all your gifts require, that they be a lasting offering of a thankful heart, released from hell forever. Is it this you would undo by taking back your gifts because they were not honored? It is you who honor them and give them fitting thanks, for it is you who have received the gifts. Oh my gosh. Five of Wands. The Star that's under guide. and the Page of Cups. That one was upside down, so we'll put it upside down. Okay. We're going to do an angel card. Freedom. Oh, wow. It's right on. It's freedom. We're at the verge of freedom. We're at the verge of freeing ourselves from this illusion. I know. I can feel it. It's all starting to integrate, but I'm still confused. Are you? I'm still confused, but it's coming together. I put it on top of the star, freedom, because I ran out of table space. And our star is guiding us to freedom. Guide is right under guide. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. That is the star. Did you feel that? I could feel the energy shift. I'm going to put freedom actually on top of it. And God on top of that. Just breathe into that. Can you feel it? Okay, the Five of Wands. What does the Five of Wands want to tell us? Competition, conflict, ambition, challenge, being pushed by others to excel. Mental jousting, brainstorming, adrenaline and aggression, surpassing limits, dynamic energy, leveling up. Oh, the leveling up is a good part. Actually, the shadow side is an opportunity to collaborate. In-group fighting or arguments, being overly competitive, not following the rules, a tendency to avoid conflict to your detriment. I support others and they support me, and we rise together in accelerated harmony. Today I realized that I had already found what I was looking for. I had already been given what I was looking for. And that was a partner and a collaboration in creating a life of ease, a life with balance between doing the work that we love and resting and having fun and being together and enjoying each other, feeling love and sensuality and nature. I drew this to me. It's here. And out of guilt, I couldn't accept it. I felt guilty because it all came to me and I had to leave someone behind for this to happen. And I felt guilty about that. I can feel that like a tension and a darkness in my back. I'm going to read about the star and freedom. Expectations fulfilled, wishes granted, opportunities, healing after traumatic events, knowing you are on the right path, inspiration, renewed help. I expect miracles. But I already have all this. It already came to me. Now I just need to receive and be grateful. Feel the love and be grateful. Freedom. It's an angel card. The angels guide you to freely express your true thoughts and feelings with love. This morning I had a sore throat. I don't have a sore throat anymore. I took out my Louise Hay You Can Heal Your Life book, and it said, I release all restrictions. I am free to express myself. I'm free to be myself. I now release all restrictions. I am free to be myself. I am sovereign. I am a sovereign being. You may feel trapped right now by life conditions. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to realize that you are the only jailkeeper that ever surfaces in your own life. Did you hear how that just reflected what I read in A Course in Miracles? These are all synchronicities. Everything's just lining up. Whenever you realize that you have the power to be free, freedom follows. Everything that you do in your life is by choice, and you are free to choose again. Even prisoners are free to choose their thoughts so that they feel peace and happiness under any conditions. The next time you begin a sentence with the words, I have to, please stop. Ask God and the angels to show you some alternatives. They will either help you to complete the task from a loving mindset so that you don't feel trapped, or they will guide you to do something else that you will love. I have been trying to get away from the burden of having to hold other people's emotions, and it's something that I chose. It was a gift. But it's also something that I don't want to do as much. Maybe I still want to do it sometimes. So I was trying to run away into something else, and I thought I would run away into tarot card reading and light things. I thought of that as a light thing. But yesterday I did a reading that was very heavy, and I was holding some heavy, dark emotions, and I realized that this was part of me that I could not escape. I could choose something different, but it was going to find me wherever I went. And I was okay with that because it was something, I was aware it was something that I was choosing, and it was a gift that I had. But what I also needed to know is that I needed balance. Sometimes I don't want to do that. Sometimes I need to take care of me and love me and free myself from other people's heavy emotions. Sometimes I just need to be with me and to love and nurture myself. And that's just as high of a calling and choice. It's It's just as high. Loving and nurturing yourself. We've been taught that it isn't. We've been taught to do it for everyone else and to neglect and abandon ourselves. And we've been taught that that's a good thing to do. No. No. That's not right. We need to find that balance between loving ourselves and loving others. And that's the only way we can be free. That's just from me. That's what I learned. Just now, I put it all together. Okay, I'm going to look at the Page of Cups. Today, before I did this, I told myself I didn't need to do anything for anyone else today. I didn't need to do this reading for anyone. I needed to do it for me. So I gave myself a reading first. First, I read A Course in Miracles to myself. And then I sat with it. I went out and I played with my dog. I took a shower. I listened to my favorite tarot card readers. I did my own tarot card reading. And the archetypes that I had were Savior and Slave. And I'm going to read you those because it's very interesting. Because my thing was, I really felt like I had to do for others all the time. I was born that way. I was born into this world thinking that I had to save everybody. But you could see how that can become shadow. It did become my shadow. Because I felt resentful because I couldn't love and take care of myself because I had to save everyone else. And then the slave part was thinking that I had to do what I was told, that I couldn't come up with my own things that I wanted to do. And I was a slave to my savior, basically. I was a slave to the savior complex. Oh, wow, you know? And you know what kept me there? The guilt. The guilt is what kept me there. Guilt about loving and taking care of myself. Page of Cups. A dreamer. Serendipity, creativity, new unexpected trajectories, magic and synchronicity, an open and joyful heart, sensitivity and naivety in romance, being motivated by innovative ideas. It's very similar to the Fool. Do you know, I read that and I love that because that's who I want to be. But see how he's got he's like pie in the sky and he's not grounded? The shadow side is missing the signs, being overly sensitive, displaying childish emotions, blocked creativity. And the affirmation is, the world is my oyster, my flourishing oyster, and I am excited to see what happens next. There is serendipity and magic here, like the first breath of love or a very first kiss. Anything is possible at this time. Be open to wildly wonderful miracles. This is the When Pigs Fly card, and holding it in your hands is a sign that unforeseen yet fortuitous events are coming your way. Bring childlike enthusiasm to the unknown and welcome any unexpected twist on your journey. Be open to inspiration from the strangest of places, and pay attention to the intuitive musings that arrive. They will give your creativity wings as you enjoy this time of strangely unique thinking. Ensure that you are not being overly sensitive or blocking your own flow because you are trying to control the process. I was trying to control the process. I was trying to let go of the dark, heavy energy. It was guilt. And it was that nagging from other people saying, you can't leave, I need you. You have to take care of me. You can't take care of yourself. Allow your emotions to follow the breadcrumbs of joy. Play a little more, do something silly. Stay curious about any feelings of wonder and awe, and allow your sensitive dreamer to dream. Okay, I feel like I'm still missing a piece. It's funny because I thought I was doing this for other people, but I think I'm really doing it for myself. Flexible. Number 19. But giving and receiving are one, according to A Course in Miracles. So maybe in doing it for myself, I am also doing it for others. Wow. Wouldn't that be cool? If loving ourselves really is what it meant to love others. If in choosing to love ourselves, we become love to everyone. Number 19, flexible. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. I'm going to read the relationship message. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. I only have questions right now. I don't have answers. And I guess that's okay. That's okay. I trust the light within me will show me the way. I am free. I release all restrictions, and I am free to be me. And I am love. And I am love. And you are love. And I am love. And you are love. And I am loved. And you are loved.